Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Intuitive Energy Forecast for April 26th, 2022. I'm Arlene Grace, an Intuitive Energy Coach, Master Numerologist, and Channel. So today's energy is brought to you by the Eight of Clubs and Nine. And so today's energy is really mirroring yesterday's energy. Yesterday's energy, we had the Nine of Clubs, Eight, and the momentum of your own patterns, allowing you to see your patterns so that you could shift it. Today, we're moving into this energy of, well, where are you focused in your own thoughts? The Eight of Clubs is this beautiful energy that really exemplifies the power of your own thoughts, the power of your own mind, and how when you bring that with your emotion, you just can create such a beautiful momentum in the direction of what you desire or not. And the Nine is inviting you to graduate, to come into a next level of that. And if that next level means creating space by letting go of a thought of the momentum of where you're headed, then that actually creates the space for an awareness of, oh, and I actually want this. And so I was thinking about this energy, and the vision that came forth was this beautiful woman. And this beautiful woman is sitting on the couch, and it's the morning, and she's drinking her morning coffee. Her dog is there, and her dog is sitting by her feet, and she's just luxuriating in the moment. And she picks up the newspaper and she starts to read the newspaper, and she's seeing all the headlines, this happening in this part of the world, and fire over here, and this is happening over there, and this is happening in the financial systems, and all of these things. And her feelings start to go in the direction of, what's happening in the world. And she's starting to bring her focus and the momentum of her thoughts and her emotions in that direction. She's starting to move into her future. She's no longer here in the now, right? No longer here in the luxuriating on her couch in the morning with her dog, drinking her coffee. And so she's thinking, okay, well, I'm just gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna shake this off. And so she gets up and she starts going for a walk, and she comes to this beautiful mirror. And in this mirror, in the momentum of her thought, she's now seeing the idea of perceived threat, right? She's thinking about the threats that are happening in the world, and she's like feeling the emotion of that. She's feeling the fear of that, the uncertainty that's with that, anxiety rising up in her own body, right? And she's so focused on that threat of what's happening in the world, as though it's happening to her in this moment, that now there are three other mirrors behind it. And now there's a perceived threat of, oh my goodness, on the highway and being cut off on the highway. And now she's seeing another threat of not feeling safer in her own home. And now she's getting a security system and a doorbell video camera, and she's getting all of this other stuff. And then here in this other mirror, she's got this other idea that she's not safe when she is, walking now in the, I don't know, in the woods by herself. And so now she's like, she's thinking, oh man, I got to go get some pepper spray, and I got to get all this, and I got to, I can't walk by myself. And so boom, three more mirrors right behind the first, and three. So there's 9 mirrors, 1, 3, 9, right? And so then she's in this direction of, oh my God, and in my house, not feeling safe. Oh my gosh, I have to do this, and maybe start a neighborhood watch, and maybe we've got to do this. And so she's building momentum with that thought. Fear of the future, not even here now, and continuing to just see this separation of her own life, right? And so now she's moving down this other path, and now she's in lack, and she's feeling the lack. She's, thinking about the financial systems. Oh my God. And she's in lack, and she's thinking, oh my God, how am I going to pay my rent? Like, I don't have the money to pay my rent. And boom, 3 more mirrors behind her. And now it's, oh, my kids, they want this. They're going to go to university soon. I don't have the money in order to do that. How am I going to do that? Boom, 9 more mirrors. And so she's continuing to build momentum of that thought, not here now, in the future, doesn't exist, right? And continuing to allow for these parts of her to be fragmented into all of these different mirrors, all of these aspects of her in all of these mirrors. And we're up to 27 now, right? And so it's fascinating how we can just continue to build this momentum with the power of our own thoughts, that we can actually start to create these experiences, right? We can actually start to create experiences of not feeling safe in the moment, because that's what we do. We are creators. We create our own experiences. And that's what the invitation is today, for you to notice, well, where am I focused? Where am I directing my thoughts and my ideas? Because your invitation to come here, now, present. I am present here now. I am in my body here now. And in my body here now, all of these illusions start to crack. Because in this here now, I am whole. And so I take back the power from all of these thoughts. I stop the momentum. I disrupt that. I disrupt the ideas. And I bring my focus here to what I want. Who am I? I am whole. I am here. I am love. I am a creator. I know that I am guided by something more than what is available here for me to see, whether that is my guides or the angels or God or goddess or universe or creator, whatever word that is. I know that I'm not alone. I just know it. I can feel it. And so as I feel it, I can feel the safety in my body. I can feel the presence in my body. I can feel the wholeness in my body. I'm not broken. My thoughts aren't broken. I just built momentum in the direction of what I didn't want. And because my RAS, my reticular activated system, is so extraordinary, it started to look for all of the problems. But I can disrupt that. I can disrupt that with the power of my mind. And so I disrupt that. I bring in blank screen. Just going to bring in a blank screen. Imagine seeing a blank screen in my mind. I see a blank screen in my mind, present in this moment. Where do I want to direct my thoughts? I want to direct my thoughts into what I want to experience. I want to experience a walk that feels peaceful, where I can feel the sun on my face, where I can hear the birds singing it's spring, where I can start to see the trees, they start to bud. I can see and feel and sense the wind, still a little cool, where I can feel my body take a step and be grateful, where I can feel the well-being in my mind and my body and my heart, where I can be here now. Your invitation is to notice, to take notice of where you have created an experience. And we've all done it. And I know that you will find one. I know that I've shared this before, and an experience that I had was, remember, I was not well. I was really not well. I was going through my own Me Too experience with my corporate job, and I was anxious. I was depressed. I couldn't get out of bed. I was ill, and people couldn't see it. They couldn't see it. They couldn't see any ailment on my body. And so I was being told what to do, get better for your kids, get out of bed. How are you going to take care of them? You need to go do this. You need to go do that. And it was this, well, I'm going to a psychiatrist. I'm going to a psychologist. I'm being prescribed drugs. I'm doing the things. I'm doing the things. And so in that frustration, in the anxiety, in the depression, in the fear, I put my hands out to God and I said, hey, God, please help me. I need people to see that I am not well. Within not even an hour, my face started to uncontrollably twitch. I had these twitches all over my body. My body was in pain. It was disruptive. It was uncomfortable. And it was very apparent that there was something going on. trillions of cells in my body heard, and they were like, aye, aye, Arlene, let's do it. And so I got what I wanted, which was that people could now see that I was unwell, right? And then, of course, experiencing my children laughing because they could see that something weird was happening. Looks from the people that were telling me what to do, people looking at me all crazy because I just looked it, right? And so this isn't a, be careful what you ask for. This is be conscious, be aware, and know that you are a creator. And the energy today is that of powerful momentum, to activate momentum and the convergence of things happening in your life so that you can experience what you desire. Come here now, present, whole. What do I want? I want to experience greater wealth. I want more of it. I want to experience greater wealth. And I'm going to play with the possibilities and the thoughts and the ideas and that desire. And I'm going to build momentum with that thought. Oh man, I could just get money here and I could get money here and I could receive it from here. It doesn't have to just be from my job or from the clients or from whatever. It doesn't even have to be just from the lottery. It can actually be, I can discover it in a book. I can find it at the shopping mall. I can find it on the floor. I can find it in the dryer. How many times have we done that? I could find it in all of these places. There are limitless possibilities. I'm going to build my momentum of thought in that direction of what I want. Well-being in the body? Great. I want well-being in the body. I'm going to feel that in my body here. Now, what does it feel like to have well-being in my body? What does it feel like to have wealth? If I could just activate that in this moment, because you can, I invite in well-being. I luxuriate in this well-being. I feel this well-being. It feels vital. It feels easy. It feels youthful. It feels regenerative, rejuvenating. It feels like all of these, I am it, whole. Now, feeling that, I'm going to build the momentum of that thought so that I can start to have that mirrored back to me and others. So notice, ask yourself, am I my own worst enemy? Now, it sounds a little harsh, but are you? When you put your thoughts in the direction of what you do not want, and you choose suffering, know that you can shift that in a moment, that you can decide something else, and that you can always ask for more. Beautiful. Questions, comments, please feel free to share and I will be happy to respond. Sending you all so much love. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.